Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? That's just how it goes sometimes. It's day 5. Let me load up the game, hop right into it. You guys know I don't like wasting any time. I just used that time at the start of the stream where, I'm on the starting soon screen and I'm not saying anything. I'm using that time to basically notify people that I'm live, make sure that the messages go out in my Discord. !point Discord if you're on Twitch. I haven't set it up for YouTube yet, but !point Discord if you're on Twitch. I'm getting the avatar, making sure it works, stuff like that. You know how it is. Boink. Background music can stop. Gaming. My model's a little low. That's good. And let me get the position correct. Actually, I like this position. This is pretty good. Let me make sure my controller is connected. It's on me. Oh, that's why it was so quiet. Sorry, my headphones were turned down. Yes. This was the goal. Starting the stream off with Rykard. Now, Rykard, if you didn't know, is kind of easy. He's not... I wouldn't say he's, like, super easy, but he's, like, kind of easy. Because you can stun lock him. And if you don't know why I have the shield, if you're using a spear, you can attack with the shield. It's just stuff like that. And the requirements, it puts me into medium load, though. Wow. Okay. I'll rock with this for a bit then. But if you didn't know, the reason why I got the shield, you wield it in one hand. That one is hard to dodge. I'm never good at it. I should have drank you. Normally he staggers a little quicker. There it is. It's second phase where you can really, like, true stagger him. What? Okay. Can someone call it out on that? That's not right. I'm getting pinned into the fog wall. I have never seen him actively, like, pin me into the fog wall before. Poison Mist sucks. What? Oh, brother. Please stagger. Thank you. I forgot that in first phase. Okay, we traded, but I forgot that in first phase it's easier to just spam the Ash of War. Second phase, this fight's very easy with this fight's kind of a joke. It's a lot harder than other like scripted fights or like fights where they give you a weapon. But oh. I guess this would give me a time to, like, change around my physic and stuff, but I'm fine.
Yes. Now, I will Farewell, then.
I guess I never grabbed the set of grace here. Also, I shouldn't sacrifice the drip. That's weak. But if I'm already in a medium load, I should tack on more. You know, I guess I can't dodge it. Maybe that one always just catches me. He dodged my Ash of War. Okay. Not the best start, but if I'm lucky, I should be able to pretty much script Rykard. Right? At least I remember being able to. I haven't fought Rykard in a while, though. Always way faster than expected. Oh, wow. I was expecting him to activate, you know, like, stab the sword forward and activate the second phase. Interesting. Interesting. I've not fought this guy for a while. Could apply guard against... No, I'm fine. I should be good. Yeah. Oh, wait, I need you to be that one, because I need a no-skill shield. This one, please go, please go. Yeah, it's over for me. Oh? I feel like it feels like I'm dodging at the right time, and it's just not taking the input. I guess I'll have to compensate. That went a lot better. And now I just have to do the same thing again. There it is. Not that bad. Right God is, it always makes me laugh when I see the video that's like, oh, this is supposed to be a role-playing game. What role am I playing? The victim? It's like, brother, it's Redguard. He's not that hard. Oh. I did die, so I lost off on my Radon rune. But I've done all of the different stuff, so I get that back. Nice haircut. Awesome. Yeah, it's Radon down. And what do you get from his, thing? It's his spell or the blasphemous sword. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it. So you're 350, 384, and you're 379, so still not quite there. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And now, I guess it's just... Actually, I did want to go grab... down here. Just because I will have to be fighting... We will fight Moog at one point, and I do want the Purifying Tear. For that, and I believe you get it just by beating Leonora. So that's where I'm headed. Doink. It's totally not the right way. This will take us to the Hero Grave, where there's the Black Knife Assassin. God. Very bad memories of fighting that thing. And it will also take us to the church. Not the church where Leonora is, actually, but... Yeah, the church where Leonora is on the other side, I think. I think it's that one. But I do wanna... Why am I visiting over here again? Sorry, I'm on autopilot. I always come to this area typically in Altus. Because I want, like, Lightning Ram for lightning infusions, or I want to do the Hero's Grave, or I want the Black Knife. Because the Black Knife is one of my favorite weapons. Yeah, I'm just lost, bro. Give me some slack. Give me 1 second. Ignore that. Okay. Now we're headed to the right place. Yeah. There it is. And then there's gonna be the dogs outside. What the dogs doing? No survival instinct at all. Boink boink. Boink boink. Such a cool weapon, even though it's actually not bad anymore. It used to be like, oh, why would you ever, if you're doing a twin blade bleed build, why are you using Eleanor's pole blade? Single twin blades not good for building a bleed, and they changed how bleed works, and now single twin blade's kind of the way to go. Using your jumping at light. So yeah, no, Eleanor's twin blade is actually kind of good now, and I see a lot of people use it. I still don't really like it. I think it's just okay. I did a whole build with it once. I thought it looked cool, and it was fun. It's a bleed build, so it was a little boring. Not to hate on status effect builds, but bleed builds in particular, I think, are kind of boring. If I wanted to build up a status effect that's going to chunk away HP, I'd much prefer to do, like, Frostbite. And if I wanted to do, like, an occult or arcane focus build, I'd much rather do Poison. It's also just because, like, bleed builds are kind of overdone. A lot of the somber bleed weapons are very boring. Except Morgoth's sword. I love Morgoth's sword. But, you know, like, Rivers of Blood is boring. Eleanor's pole blade is fine. It's overused. Same with Rivers of Blood, and it's kind of boring. Right? I know I'm not the only one who thinks like this. Whereas a lot of the Frostbite weapons are very cool and unique, even though they're overused. Like Darkmoon Greatsword, its Ash of War is very unique. It's a buffing Ash of War. And it's also very strong, similar to the other two, but... yeah. So... Darkmoon Greatsword, Frozen Needle is an incredibly unique weapon. Because, you know, Frozen Needle has unique heavies. What other weapons build up Frostbite? Oh, Death's Poker. Like, these weapons are incredibly good, and they're boring if you min-max with them, because they're crazy strong, but... at least they're fun. Again, not to hate on bleed builds, but... And then Poison. Like, Poison doesn't have a lot of unique weapons with it, or somber weapons with it, but Poison does can be placed on pretty much any weapon and make it pretty good. Specifically, curved swords are very good with Poison. They're also very good with bleed. So, I don't know, Poison and bleed kind of go hand in hand. It's kind of the first of the build ideas. Because if you're using arcane for one, you can just get the other one up. And here's going to be a Deathrite Bird that has one of my favorite weapons. The Deathrite Bird drops the Death's Poker, and Death's Poker is one of my favorite weapons in the entire game. But, you know. You get it so late, I can never justify using it for a run. Maybe if I had a friend drop me one, but I don't like that, because it's actually kind of feel really good early game. Stuff like that. If you're asking why I'm going to Castle Sol, I'm trying to fill time in the stream. Because if I just went straight to... I mean, I guess. There's stuff to do in Mountaintops before beating Fire Giant. Castle Sol is one of them. The Zamor hero is another, so I might just go do those. And then beat Fire Giant. Because in all honesty, there's not a lot of stuff to do from here on out in the game. So I have to fill my time a little better. I do still have Noxtella, though. Obviously, that would kill me. But yeah. I guess tomorrow, I guess we'll be beating the game within a week, and then everything else will be for, like, Elden Week 2. Maybe I do another run? I don't know. Maybe I do, like, a speed run, if you guys want to see that. Or maybe I can just continue working on this character and making sure I do everything I want to before the DLC. Maybe get, like, a Elden Ring DLC checklist. Like, make sure you've done these things before you beat the Elden Ring DLC. And I go through and check them off. Like, I could go get all the physic tiers, all the different talismans. I guess I could go for, like, a 100% run. Although it technically is impossible since I failed some. I've failed some quests already. Oh, brother. This is gonna be painful. I should go buy the bewitching branches. Lightning. Caught me. Hey, do something, please. Please make an attack. I can only follow your openings, bro. He really did all that to try and get that attack up? Thank you. Okay, awesome. 2, 3. Awesome. Yeah, that lightning kick is a solid vigor check, bro. And I passed. Failed that one, though. Jump, jump, do the jump. Do the jump. Okay. Okay, I can land a good light there. Very nice. Do the jump, bro. Thank you. That sucks. That sucks. So I'm losing this one. But I guess I don't even need the Bewitching Branches. Woo! Scary. Take this slow and steady. We need to rush things. Oh. I guess, you know, I accidentally did the exact same thing I'd done before. Yeah. It's Commander Niall when he does the same 3 attacks, and then when somehow you do the exact same input as he did the last time, and you end up, instead of beside him, you end up behind him, and he does the faster variation. Miserable. I hate this fight. It's not even that it's, like, hard, it's just annoying at this point. I wouldn't call many of the bosses in this game, like, hard. They're more so just annoying, now that I have... Like, I know them, I know how to fight them, it just gets annoying when something goes wrong. Oh, they do something different. But yeah, no, Commander Niall's really easy, because you can, like, he will just do the same 3 attacks over and over again. And then he'll whip out, like, the lightning kick that's the fastest attack in the game, or whatever. Or the fastest attack for how much damage it does. Okay. Figure out what build to do? That's so true. I decided on a quality build, since I gotta look at some of the, you know, some of the weapon classes, and this is... This is what I decided to do. Quality build with the Godskin Stitcher, since I've always thought that the Godskin Stitcher was a very cool looking weapon. Because I think it does look awesome. And so I decided I'm just gonna use it, and it's pretty good for quality builds. So. And then enter second phase! Woo! Second phase! Oh. I dodged an input. Oh, I forgot to check my physics. Is that worth? Definitely not, but I got the heavy out. Okay. Oh! Commander Niall when all he does is walk forward slowly. So I figured out that his AI really wants to just get the swing combo in at this point. And if you just outrange him, he'll just keep walking towards you. There we go. Until he does the sidestep. It's kind of pathetically funny. Ah! I rolled back into that. Alright, now here comes the big one. Am I backed into the corner? Oh, I'm dead. 2... Yep. I hate that you can just get backed into a corner sometimes. I rolled too early. Need this. love Impaling Thrust. It's such a silly, goofy Ashen Orb. With stupid range. It's so useful. It's so much poise damage, bro. This, Impaling Thrust. This, Thrust. It's such just a good follow-up after you dodge any attacks. You can just, Impaling Thrust. And on a weapon like this, where the charge heavy is super slow, it's super useful. Okay, I'm looking pretty bad here. I missed. Yeah. God, that kick is so annoying. It's so fast. Alright. I don't have that many more Impaling Thrusts left in me, so I would like to get a poise break here before I have to resort to literally just light training him. Oh my god, that hit me this time? Okay. That's fine. He frostbit me after my death. I feel like if I had a Bewitching Branch, this would go a lot quicker. I also need to not waste a healing by getting hit by a summons, and then I'm good. Simple as. My weapon, yeah, my weapon's plus 19. Which is very good. I should send the elevator back down. Look at how slow this charge heavy is. Oh. You're not going to be landing that on most bosses, except for when they're staggered. Thankfully, heavy thrusting swords after the poise changes in 1.10 are crazy good at staggering things. So, you land it, like you see I land it 3 times and that knocks him into a stagger, which is kind of awesome. I'm not going to activate Blood Flame Blade. I think it's just a waste of FP, currently. Come on, come over here. Sword one's always going to rush first, you can snag him. Okay, like that. I would like them to separate a little bit, because he will attack you if you get too close to him. Can you, like, drop the shield and run at me, please? Thank you! I said run, but that works. Let's kill, and I use 1 healing. It's fine. I'll apply Blood Flame Blade now, just so it lasts throughout all of the first days. But yeah, again, I chose my build to be quality. I was deciding between a quality or a cult. The deciding factor was, like, I don't really like arcane builds that much. I missed time. Jesus, he hit me square on with that one. Occult builds are kind of weird. They're not bad, but it kind of forces you to use bleed or poison. So you have to use a weapon with innate bleed if you want to do an occult build, which is kind of boring, or else you're just kind of missing out. So the reason being you want a high arcane for discovery for the DLC to get, like, item drops. That would make sense. But arcane doesn't actually affect your discovery that much. It's a lot easier to just use discovery boosting items or arcane boosting items to get up there. With a quality build, I'll at least be able to wield, like, 90% of the weapons from the DLC. Right? So it just makes more sense to me. And one of my favorite builds was a quality build that I've done. And quality has a lot of weapon options. For one, I'm doing this, but I could go get, like, I could do Dung Eater Questline and go get, like, the Sword of Milos. And that's an incredibly strong quality weapon right there. Or I could use dual Omen Cleavers, like I've done in the past, and just stomp things. Right? But I wanted to try out the heavy thrusting sword. The Godskin Stitcher is very cool. And the only heavy thrusting sword build I've done in the past was Bloody Hellas, which was pure arcane. And it was kind of boring, because it pretty much, you would use the Ash of War for like 90% of engagements. And so you had to be really good at using the Ash of War. And if you weren't good at using the Ash of War, you weren't doing well. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I guess I just didn't space him properly. Unfortunate. Ow. Okay. Let's continue on.